Loving Sairam to all of you. Welcome to Shri Sathya Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's Learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. So today we are going to learn a very important and very interesting topic, good manners and bad manners. Okay, so we all of us know what is good manners and bad manners. Okay, so we'll see again and we will try to explain it to others also. Okay, so good manners and bad manners. So let us see what are good manners. Good manners are something that we learn from our childhood. Okay, good manners are something that we need to put effort to get. They do not come to us easily. This is very important. Good manners are something that we need to put effort to get. They do not come to us easily. Example, we might have noticed in our childhood that our parents, especially our mothers, would urge us to wish elders with folded hands as soon as we see them. All of you remember, right? Yes. To sit with our backs straight and not to raise our voices when we talk, etc. All these are good manners. So, all activities that make a person gentle and polite are good manners. Okay? I'll read it again. Good manners are something that we learn from our childhood. See, during our childhood, from the very child onwards, we'll see our parents, grandparents telling us, don't sit with your back like this, sit straight. Okay, as soon as you see the elders, do namaste or sairam or say hello, okay, good morning, like that. And then sometimes very elders in the family, mother says that you touch the feet of your grandmother, grandfather, father, mother, like that. Okay, so these are all good manners which is taught from the childhood. So it does not come to us like that only. We have to make efforts for getting the good manners. Good manners are something that we need to put effort to get. They do not come to us easily. Okay, example, we might have noticed in our childhood that our parents, especially our mothers, would urge us to wish elders with folded hands as soon as we see them, right? To sit with our backs straight and not to raise our voices when we talk, etc. All these are good manners. So, all activities that make a person gentle and polite are good manners. So, all the activities, whatever we do, which make us gentle person and a polite person are called as good manners. Okay. So, all of you know what are good manners? Yes. Now, let us make a list of all the good manners. Okay. So, yes, our elders have said, and even Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba told us that there are three very important words. Okay. Please, thank you, and sorry. This should be a part of our life, So, always use please wherever possible. Wherever possible, you use thank you, and wherever possible, use sorry. Okay. Please shows consideration for others. So, when you say please, the other person, he feels happy and he says that you're considering so much for them. Okay. Then thank you. This demonstrates appreciation and gratitude. Okay. You know what is gratitude? The word replacing thank you. Make eye contact when someone is talking to you or when you talk to others. This is very important. Okay. Now, sometimes we might have noticed when we talk to somebody, they don't look at us in the eyes. Okay. They look somewhere. Or when we talk, if we are not interested in any person, we just look somewhere and talk. Is it a good thing? When somebody you're talking, you should talk by looking into the eyes. Otherwise, you'll feel bad, right? Okay. So, make eye contact when someone is talking to you or when you talk to others. Okay. Be the first one to apologize. Okay, someone, there is a fight in the house, or among your brothers, sisters, or even when you're going in the school bus or in your classroom, children tend to fight, small reasons. So don't make a grumpy face and sit all over. Okay, be the first one to say sorry, let us be friends again. Okay, so that will clear out so many misunderstandings, right? Okay, be the first one to apologize. Okay, then always smile and be approachable. See, when you see a very strict and very grumpy faced person, would you like to go and talk to him? Even if you want to go and ask for an address, you'll say, no, this person, I don't think he will tell. You'll make your own assumption of that person, right? If his face is stern and grumpy. But if that same person is smiling, okay, and he looks at you and smiles, you feel like asking something like, hi, how are you? Okay, so something, so always smile and be approachable. So when you smile, people will come and talk to you, and they will not get scared. Okay, have a good attitude. Always have a good attitude. Okay, so I'll repeat again. Let us now make a list of good manners. Please shows consideration for others. Please shows consideration for others. Thank you. This demonstrates appreciation and gratitude. Make eye contact when someone is talking to you or when you are talking to others. Okay, then be the first one to apologize. Okay, always smile and be approachable. Okay, have a good attitude. These are all the good manners. Yes, now next one, greet everybody you see with a smile. So whenever you to see somebody, don't hide your face and look somewhere else. You have to look into the face, whether you know that person or not. Just give a smile and say hi. There's no harm in it. When we go to other countries, like especially Europe and other places, people just look at you and say hi. Okay, and Sri Lanka, they say Ayubwam. That means, have a long life. Okay, so greet everybody you see with a smile. Ask about the well-being of others. Okay, you ask them, how are you? Okay, if you know a stranger, you don't have to ask how are you and all. Just say hi and smile and then go ahead. But if you know a person little bit more, then you can say hi, how are you? You can ask, how is your family? Okay, like that. Okay, always say excuse me as permission before sitting or coming inside a room or going out. This is very important. Even in your online classes, when the teacher, suppose the teacher is not having a personal contact with you and you are just watching this, this is very bad habit nowadays. The children, because of the online classes, they have forgotten to say excuse me or taking permission while going. They just go out, and the person who is teaching feels so bad, why this boy has gone away or why this girl has gone away, right? So you should not do. And even in the classroom, when the teacher is teaching, just don't get up and go out of the class. Yes, you want to use the washroom, it's okay. You can always ask the permission that I want to use washroom, can I? So the teacher will naturally say yes, right? So you can go. But just walking out is an insult to the person who is standing on the dais. Okay, so always say excuse me as permission before sitting or coming inside a room or going out. Now, what do you mean by permission before sitting? Okay, while coming inside, you say, please may I come in? Okay, in the class you say, right? So that is different. While sitting, now you will say, why every time while sitting? Okay, the principal calls you, or your chairperson calls you. Okay, you just don't barge in the room like that and pull the chair and sit. It's bad manners. Okay, what you have to do before coming inside, though the principal has called you before, and though nobody is there in her room, you have to knock the room and ask permission, may I come in? Okay, and then she'll say yes. Once she says yes, stand there, okay, and let her tell you or let him tell you to please take your seat, okay. But you don't have to just pull the chair and sit down. It's bad manners, okay. Then be ready to help always, okay. Always look at opportunities to help others. So we should not wait, okay, God will send some opportunity, and then we will help that time. It is not like that. We have to see, suppose on the road one small puppy, it wants to cross the other side of the road, and you are seeing, now suppose it is very small, right? So what you have to do, you have to take the puppy and leave it on the other side. Or if you see, a cow, and it is very thirsty and it starts moving, so what happens, you should give some water. Or the crow also. So you should understand the language of the nature and the animals also, okay. So always be ready to help always, okay. Now be ready to help always. Now what happens, see, now the old person is there, one very old person, and she wants a letter to be read, but she is not understanding whom to ask, okay. Her son has written her a letter from US, but she's so old she cannot read it. So no, she is keeping on looking at the paper. So if you are passing by, you see that the old person is just looking at the paper, you can ask, you can always go and ask that, can I help you? Or what is there in the paper which I can help you, like that way. And then they will say that please read out to me, and then they will read, and then you can do it, okay. Always be ready to share. It gives a lot of happiness. So see, now whatever see, now suppose you must be knowing some creative activity, so you can share it with others. You cannot say that you are very creative and keep all the things to yourself, okay. So you have to share it. The more you share, the more ideas you will get, okay. In the same way, suppose you know the math sum, okay, and your friend doesn't know, share it, explain, how to do that sum. So in case while explaining, you may get another easier method than what you have done first time, right? So it is always be ready to share. It gives a lot of happiness. Then treat others as you want others to treat you. This is very important. Treat others as you want others to treat you. Now, we don't like early in the morning to be shouted by someone, right? So you always tell, if your mother or father, wakes you with a very harsh voice, come on, get up, you have to go to office, you don't understand, and you have to go to school, it's getting late, come on, get up. You will not like, because you're fast asleep and you won't get up. So you will tell your mom, don't shout at me, right? You can tell politely, I will get up. So, your mom, same way, if your mom says that, Ram, please get up, it's getting late for me to the office, and you will also get up and finish your course properly so that you can go to school in time. How happy you will feel, right? And now you don't want others. Now that day, mama and papa has to go to office early in the morning, okay. So it's a holiday for you, and they tell that take care of your younger brother and wake him in time, okay, and your breakfast is ready, it is kept on the table, and they go to office. Now you don't like your mother scolding you, right? When you get up, she wakes you up. In the same way, you should not wake up your brother, hey, get up. From there, you should not tell like that. Say politely, get up, okay. Maybe his name is Sham. Get up, Sham. It is morning, okay. We will have breakfast together, and then we'll go to play, and then we will do some small homework till mama and papa comes. How nice he'll feel, right? So treat others as you want others to treat you, okay. So I'll read out again. Greet everybody you see with a smile. Ask about the well-being of others. Always say excuse me as permission before sitting or coming inside a room or going out. Okay? Be ready to help always. Always be ready to share. It gives lot of happiness. Okay? Treat others as you want others to treat you. Okay, believe in yourself, but listen to others patiently. Now, this is very important. You have to believe in yourself, but listen to others patiently. Always have a patient ear to hear from others. Okay, even if it is very boring for you and you're not interested, listen, because that is the opportunity which God gives you. Okay, sometimes, even when we grow up, there are people who simply call us, and bore us to the core by telling their things, their what happened in their life, which are no way concerned. It is actually a waste of time for us. But we have to think this as an opportunity given by God to give that person solace. Because if we are having lot of problems, when we tell others, we feel happy, and we can't tell everybody, right? We will tell to some people who are very much, you know we love them. Okay, so we feel that they will feel something good, or they will tell us some advice, then only we tell our problems to others, right? So we should always thank God for giving opportunity. Believe in yourself, but listen to others patiently. Okay, so but then whenever possible, don't go so deep in their problems that you will be giving less importance to yourself. Okay, first you give importance to yourself, and then you help others. Okay, always help elders. Yes, as I told you, see, there are 4 stages in our life, everybody. So when we are very small, no toddlers, our parents hold us, okay, and then they feed us. Then they do all the work. They give us bath, everything, right? As we grow big into a child, and then we grow into a man or a woman, okay, then we become parents, okay, and then the time comes when we become mature enough, and then we become old. We start becoming old. So when we become old, starting of old age, we can manage ourselves. But certain times, what happens? The old age again, we become like a child. We want help of others. We want to uh, hold one another hand, and then take us across. We lose little confidence. So that time you have to be very careful. You don't have to talk very rudely to the elders, because they are not doing with a purpose. It is their life which has taken a turn on them. Okay, so always help elders. So wherever possible, help your elders. Always remember that we are part of God, and so our thought, words, and deeds should be like God. So always think before you act. Ask the question to yourself: will this please God, or will it make him unhappy? Okay, each and every sentence, what we utter outside, let us think in our mind. God has given us mind, right? So we have to think in our mind. If I say this out, will God like it? Okay, will God speak in the same tone? No. Okay, so we will just control ourselves. If we are angry, we'll think that, is God going to speak angrily? No, he's not going to speak, right? So I should also not speak angrily. So let me speak politely. God is always sweet and polite. Okay, then list of bad manners. Bad manners are something that comes to us uninvited. Yeah, when we go out to play, or when we see someone kicking in the tin with the tin tumbler lying on the road, the next day when we pass through the same road, we automatically start looking for the tin tumbler and start kicking. Now what do you mean by this? See, bad manners, are so attractive. We get attracted to it like anything. But good manners, it is not so attractive. Somebody has to tell us to do. Okay, bad manners need not be told by others. It will come to us like that only. For example, when we are going walking, in the school, because walking to school, what happens? We see some boy, on the roadside, just kicking at the tumbler or the bottle like that, kicking, and something, he gets some, pleasure in that. So we see that the boy is walking, but while walking, he finds a plastic water bottle or a tin, that Coke tin. And then, with the leg, he starts kicking. And then, it goes here and there. And then he goes that side, he goes this side. So, this is bad manners. Okay. Sometimes it is so much engrossed in kicking that suppose a vehicle comes in front, they don't understand also. So this is bad manners. But next, we know that it is bad manners. Okay, in our heart we'll say, oh, that boy, he's kicking the tin or he's kicking the bottle. Okay, so bad it looks. But the next day, when we pass through the same road, we automatically start looking for the tin tumbler or start kicking. So next day, what happens? We don't see the boy, but we start looking at the tin tumbler or the plastic bottle. Okay, and when we see that, we automatically go and kick it. We know that it is a bad manner, but we will go and kick it. Okay, so bad manners come to us without anyone teaching us. It is very easy to take. Then what are the bad manners now? Interrupting when someone is talking. Now suppose your father and mother are talking to each other. You come from school, what is this? Why didn't you keep in this my today lunch box chapatis or bread sandwich? Why didn't you keep? You'll start shouting. They are in their own conversation and they are talking about something about your future, and you are going and shouting in between. So that will disturb. And sometimes, the conversation gets stopped there only, and then they start attending to what you are saying. So that is wrong. Okay, interrupting when someone is talking. Then not using basic etiquette, saying please, thank you, sorry, excuse me. So if you don't say thank you, someone gives you something very important you are searching for. Okay, taking their time, they search for it and give it to you. As soon as you get it, you have to say thank you. Okay, at least with a smile, because of the time they spent for you, right, in finding the thing. So you have to say thank you. Then you have to say please. Okay, always say please to anyone you want to get work done. Okay, and then say sorry if you are wrong and you have done something wrong. Be the first one to say sorry. Okay, don't have to feel shy to say sorry. Okay, then not answering or replying rudely or carelessly. Okay, now this is very, very important, okay, in our family life, because in the house, suppose, your mother is calling you, grandmother, grandfather, father are calling you, they want some help from you, small errands, mother wants you to go to the shop and bring milk packet, or your grandmother wants you to give the tablet to her bed or bedside. Then your father wants you to bring the file from his room to the drawing room. All this, not answering and replying rudely or carelessly. So what you will reply, going and getting it is very, very good manner. Okay, but saying rudely, no, I don't have time, why don't you go and get it? Okay, I don't have time, or tell somebody else to tell. You think my time is so useless? If you tell like this way, they'll feel bad, right? So it is a bad manners. So not answering or replying rudely or carelessly. Then yelling at others for no reason. This is very, very bad, manners. Okay, your small brother, he has not done anything, it is not his fault. Somebody, your maid servant, came and took your book and put it on your father's table. Okay, you think, when you come from school, you think that your younger brother has kept that. Okay, and you start yelling at him and you start scolding loudly. Okay, so you start scolding him, for no reason at all, and you're not giving him time to explain. That is another thing. You continuously talk and you scold him, that, and sometimes you slap him also. But that boy, he is not able to tell and explain that I have not done it, it's not my fault. Okay, so yelling at others for no reason is a very bad manner. Misbehaving at the table and in public places. Now suppose your family go to a restaurant, okay, to have dinner, and it's your father's birthday, okay, so all of you sit across the table, okay, and then the waiter comes and he serves, okay, he starts serving. So you have to wait till everything is served in your plate. But some, you know what they do, as soon as they see something very favorite of them, they just pounce over there and, you know, start eating with all their fingers, you know, dipped in it, and then start licking. It's very bad manners, okay. And also not using the tissue paper and just or handkerchief to wipe, okay, just, you know, putting your hand and on the shirt or your pant, you know, just wiping it. It's a very bad manner, okay, nobody will like it. So that is misbehaving at the table and in public places, okay. Using foul language, some people have that, you know. If somebody is driving the car and the other person, you know, little it loses its balance and comes near, then the driver, you know, he shouts at top of his voice with all dirty language possible, okay, which we don't even use, and I'm not also going to use it to tell you what type of language. So you should understand that using foul language is bad, okay. Disobeying others even when they are correct, okay. So now your father or your mother scolds you and you disobey, okay. Why they are doing it? Because they want you to be correct, okay. They want to correct you from what wrong you are doing, but still you keep on disobeying them, okay. That is a bad manner. Then engrossing in watching TV or mobile when someone is talking, very bad manner. See, your some relatives come to your home, okay, and then mama says that please sit with them, I'll prepare coffee for them, okay. So she gives the relatives charge to you, so you have to see that you keep the relative engaged by talking something. Maybe, you know, they are elder to you, so you tell about your school, or, you know, you tell about your friends, some topic you have to take out and keep them engaged till your mother brings the tea or coffee, okay. But instead of that, the guest will be sitting or the relative will be sitting, and you will be, you know, watching your mobile, or you will be watching TV, and then, you know, laughing in between, and then, you know, trying to, you know, distract the attention of the relative or friend or the guest who is sitting. This is very, very bad manner, because when somebody is talking or somebody is present in the room, you have to pay attention to them, okay. Then not greeting guests. Yes, as soon as the guest comes, you know, we see in some of the houses, even our own relatives, when we go, they don't, the woman of the house or the man of the house, they come to the gate, you know, and then they'll greet. They'll say namaste or good afternoon, lovely to see you, okay, with a smiling face. Please come inside and be comfortable. Like that way they'll say. But and we feel so happy to go inside, right? As if we are wanted, right? In that place. But some places you go and see, some places, even though they are very close relative, the woman of the house never comes to greet the relatives, okay. And the man, he'll say, okay, come. And then they'll not even say sit down, you know, they'll just be, they will make themselves, he will sit, he will not even tell. Then the guests think that, okay, we have to sit, and they will sit. This is completely a bad manners, okay. So we have to greet the guests. Guests are like Atiti Devo Bhava, they say, no, they are like gods, okay. Then intentionally or unintentionally hurting and insulting others. This is very, very bad manners. You know what is intentionally and unintentionally? Sometimes, you know, we hurt people. We know that hurting people is wrong, but still, you know, and we know that once we hurt, that person will feel very bad, you know. Suppose a person is little bit fat, you know, in the class, means all the 10-year boys or girls, you know, they are little bit of the same body structure. But what happens, some are little bit plump, you know. So all the children, you know, they will go, hey, mota mota, they'll call. So that is very bad, you know. Sometimes they'll call, you're a fat pig. So, you know, it is not nice, because that person That boy knows that he is fat, but thing is that when others tell, no, it hurts. Okay, so intentionally, that is called intentionally, you know that that boy will feel bad. Okay, unintentionally, sometimes what happens, we don't know that that person will feel bad, simply we will say, see that lady, how she is dressing herself, like that. But that goes in that lady's ear. Okay, and she feels, oh my god, she feels so hurt, right, that people are saying like that. So we should never intentionally or unintentionally hurting and insulting others. We should never do that. Okay, digging nose or scratching hair. Yes, see, this digging nose means this. Okay, putting your finger and digging the nose. Okay, and even your hair. Some people, even while talking on the dais, okay, that means on the stage, they are called as chief guest. They will be scratching their head. It doesn't look nice. Okay, so we should not dig our nose and or scratching hair is very bad manners. Biting nails in public. Some people have the habit. Somebody is talking something, and the attention is there. When now, see, suppose now I am teaching, right? I am in front of the screen, and your attention is on me as well as the screen, right? Suppose if I do something like, scratching my head or biting my nails, the attention will go over there, right? So we should not do that, especially in public, and never, you should never do, not also in public, you should not bite your nails. It's bad habit. Coughing or sneezing without covering nose or mouth. Yes, this is very, very bad manners. You know how to cough? Like that. You have to hold your leg like this, hand like this, fold it like this, and you have to cough. Okay, and sneeze. You know what is sneeze? We do know. So we have to hold one handkerchief or a tissue paper. Okay, always have this together. Okay, coughing or sneezing without covering nose or mouth is very bad, because when we cough, okay, so all the water bubbles, that whatever is there, no water, it spreads, the germs spread everywhere, so it goes to the other person. Then when we sneeze also, when we sneeze, we do know, so that time all the water bodies, they will fall like that from the nose. So that is very, very dangerous. It will, our diseases can be taken by the other person also. So during the COVID time, they had told us to wear mask. All of you remember, right? We all were in mask for nearly 2.5 years. It was very difficult. Some people were feeling suffocated. So the N95 masks were replaced by cotton masks, but still some people could not breathe. So they were told that when you are in open, you cannot wear mask, but when you are in public, you have to wear mask. So that is the reason, because cold and cough, it spreads like anything to others. Okay. Then we have eating or chewing food with a wide open mouth or making loud noise. You might have seen this, okay? Even in your classrooms, or sometimes when we go to the hotel, or during marriage party, we sit in the line for eating food. That time you will see some people, especially that papad, okay, that round papad, they'll put down, they'll eat, they'll eat. They'll take so much in their hand. We should eat with little portions, that is good manners. Even chapati, when you break it, you break small and eat. Don't take a bigger size, because that food is served to you. It is not going to run away. It is not having legs and it will run away. So you can eat calmly and quietly. Okay, that is very bad manners, to make a loud chewing sound and then, eating it. Eating or chewing food with a wide mouth, okay, or making loud noise is bad manners. So, let us see now game time with good manners and bad manners. See, I have taught you some good manners and some bad manners. I hope you have understood. I have told with regular small examples also to make you understand better. Okay. So, now let us see and play a game. Okay. Divide the class into two. Say 10 on A team and 10 on B team. Now, how many ever are there in your class? Divide them into 2. Okay. So, don't go by this 10 number. I am just giving you an example. The leader reads out a bad manner, okay, for which within a count of 5, okay, A team or B team has to produce a good manner. 5 points go for the right answer. Okay, now you understood. See, now after dividing this class into 2, A group and B group, okay, the leader will say one bad manner, okay, and quickly, in no time, you either A side or B side have to put their hand up. Whoever keeps their hand up, they will be saying that, and if it is correct, they'll get 5 points. Okay. Now let us see. Now suppose I am your leader and I am starting. Okay. Leader says, yelling loudly at the housemaid. Yelling loudly at the housemaid. Okay. So quickly you should tell it is bad manner or good manner. Okay, A group has put their hand up. So either A or B team will keep their hand and say yelling loudly at the housemaid is bad manners. Yes or no? Do you agree? The other team, B team? Yes. Okay, yelling loudly at the housemaid is bad manners. Good manners are to do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Okay. Clap your hands. The team gets 5 points. Now, which team gets 5 points? A or B? Correct. A team will get 5 points because they have told yelling loudly at the housemaid is bad manners. Okay. And what is the replacement of this? Good manners are to do unto others as you want others to do unto you. So, we'll give them a loud clap and we will end this game by giving them 5 points. Okay, next time B team, you have to be very quick. So, before that, before doing this game, you should know what are the bad manners and what are the good manners. Then only you can play this game faster. Okay. So, let us see thought for the day for loud reading and handwriting practice. Let us see thought for the day for loud reading and handwriting practice. Let us see what Dr. Abdul Kalam ji has to tell us. Okay. So, determination is the power that sees us through all our frustrations and obstacles. It helps in building our willpower, which is the very basis of success. Okay, I'll read it out again. Determination is the power that sees us through all our frustrations and obstacles. It helps in building our willpower, which is very basis of success. This is said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. Okay, so you have to write whatever, who has said that carefully, write in your good cursive writing, keep gaps within 2 words so that you will understand the meaning properly. And I want you to also do loud reading. Take this paragraph, go in front, first read 2-3 times, go in front of the mirror and say with good expressions. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed this class. Thank you for watching Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. I pray to God to keep you happy and prosperous in all your future endeavors. Sai Ram. Thank you.